Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing Europa Universalis IV with the newest DLC, Europa Britannia as the Netherlands now. Welcome back to our very hard difficulty campaign. We're doing okay, we just got the Dutch Republic, which is actually a really nice government, giving us more trade efficiency, heavy ship compatibility and reduces our monthly autonomy. Very good. Should also give us a bunch more money. Like, have we already seen a tick? My Stadtholder, we've discovered that Austria has cancelled military access. We are now the United Provinces. Confederation of 7 provinces which have their own government, are very independent. We have a free thinker. Yeah, Great Britain has annexed those primitives. Was bound to happen, I think. So yeah, we're pulling our army together. Finally, we can invest in that idea, getting an additional colonist. Beautiful. Okay, colonization will go so much faster now. It's gonna be grand. I will go ahead and take that one before these guys take it. Yes, we're going to be able to have that colony, I think. I hope, I guess. So we have Roanoke, Passamaquoddy, and Pamlico. Yeah. Oh! Nassau made peace with Austria. We'll cede Südtirol and Lienz to Venice. We'll cede Sundgau to Baden. We'll cede Zurich and Graubünden to Savoy. We'll cede Ansbach to Ulm. Protestantism becomes the official faith of the Holy Roman Empire, which doesn't exist. They will pay ducats to Nassau and its allies with the religious league Casus Belli. Nassau suffers a base of such and such. That is hilarious. I mean, Austria has been cut down to size quite a bit. Just so funny that, like, Nassau would do this kind of thing. It's hilarious in my mind. So France. Oh, we actually don't have a royal marriage? I want a royal marriage with France right now. To have the royal consort and the marriage ties. Where's our consort? Oh, we just have elections, so we won't get the consort. Well, royal marriage is still good, though. How much are we paying for our army? 29. So one is like 2.9, which means this guy is almost paying for himself, and he gives us some additional points as well. Let's take him. This is all right. Building another caravel. I have our troops over here. Almost at the max. We're still building another cast iron cannon. 2 actually. And maybe having that additional colony might be overkill. But oh well. We'll deal with it when it comes to it. Lost the trade protection against Great Britain. How much are we pulling from the 13 colonies now? 4.59. That's pretty nice. Sending a bunch to Chesapeake Bay. That's kind of the reason why this is so important that we control that, because then we can pull stuff from the Caribbean. With 15.89, I kind of want to attack these guys and actually make them my colonial state. Discover that Cologne has cancelled the right to military access. Okay. It's okay. We have a mission fulfilled. Which one? Colonize the Cape. Colonize Brazil. No. Oh, dominate trade. Really? For the rest of the campaign, one owned province in your home trade node will get plus 10 trade power, minus 5% development cost. Our merchant communities have been growing stronger and stronger for a long time now. It is time we give them the help they require to truly dominate our domestic trade. No foreign power must be allowed to influence the well-being of our subjects. Yeah, which province did get that though? That's what I want to know. Is it Amsterdam? Dominant trade hub? Yeah. This province has come to grow into a dominant trade hub through the great influence that its merchants have acquired in the entire region. Cool. Very nice. And we also produce paper here now, which is kind of a very nice trade thing. On the other hand, we kind of lost our manufactory in here, which annoys me. Like, we have to wait until we can build the mill. requires paper, gems, tropical wood, glass, or China ware. Yeah, we need admin tax 16 to get that, so it's quite a ways off. Oh, we're still making a decent amount of money, but it's gonna go negative right now, probably. Bribes growing more accepted. Against some corruption. 13 colonies. They have colonies close to us, so we have a reason to go to war against them. Transferring trade power to Great Britain. They have a very low liberty desire. Guess that's kind of to be expected, though. Merrimack is pretty far. Yeah, I'm gonna leave these guys here, though. France influenced French Canada. They're pretty aggressively pushing down here. I don't think I want Canada as my colonial subject. Although I would kind of limit the influence of France. Truce with Austria has ended. That's alright. Münster has insulted us. Baden, Brandenburg, Bremen, Nassau. Tariffs on fur. The fur production in one of our colonies has come into focus. It seems that it generates quite a lot of money, perhaps too much without being properly taxed. In the spirit of mercantilism, we should force them to trade their fur through our ports instead. Yeah, New Holland, gain plus 5% tariff value. How are the tariffs? What are we currently gaining? Gaining 3. That's pretty decent. Viceroys, plus 20%. Yeah, why not? We are still positive, even though we have 5 colonies happening at the moment. I like that. Like, we're paying 20 for colonial maintenance. If we have more than 3 colonies, the cost grows quadratically for those, so we can actually have more. Amount of colonists is kind of what we need here. Can we go for a policy that allows us more colonists? Scepter chance plus 5%, global tariffs plus 25%. That is going to be massively useful. Yeah, once we have both of these completed, we gain another plus 20, which I want. Colonial expansion. I think that is why England has so much more than I have. Yeah, they have expansion and exploration. Yeah, sure. Why not? But our force limit now. I could drill these guys still. Like, we have like the double drill modifier. I'm gonna pull that guy. I'm gonna send him out to Merrimack, which has like a decent chance of moving ahead. Leiden University. William, Prince of Orange, the leader of the Dutch revolt in the 80 Years' War, founded the Leiden University in 1575. As the emerging Dutch Republic did not have any universities, Spain controlled southern Leuven, where the only university in the Netherlands was. Prince William decided to found the first Dutch university to educate citizens for religious purposes and give the country and its government educated men in other fields. Academic study had become more important as the scientific renaissance had begun, and Leiden was chosen as a reward for the heroic defense of Leiden against Spanish attacks in the previous year. Philip II of Spain appears on the official foundation certificate, as he was still the de jure Count of Holland, although he forbade any subject to study in Leiden. That's crazy. We gain some innovativeness, 100 admin power, 5 prestige, we lose some ducats. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's sponsor that. There's no reason not to. Commonwealth wants access. Yeah, sure. That might be our chance to go after Utrecht. We could actually force them to break their alliance with Great Britain. Well, I will say no, because they trust Great Britain quite a bit. Damn it. I wonder if Great Britain is going to be able to vassalize them. Vassalizing is not an option in either case. France will not come in, because I don't have enough favors. All the other enemies will come in, which might be a little bit too much for us. Bremen, Brandenburg, Baden. Yeah, I probably would like to have a bigger army cap. On the other hand, like, we have a really good general. Well, we should just use him before he dies. Don't know. We'll see how things go. Colonial growth is actually really nice now. So, how about Rio Grande? How about we take a claim on Rio Grande then? So, Tupinamba. Let's have a look how strong they are. Armies. We're at least on the first page of this. Like, we're as strong as Bohemia and Savoy. Kilwa has 63,000 men. That is interesting. Denmark has 64. Mamluks 80. Persia 86. Great Britain 90,000. And then France with 100. We're half as strong as France. But our troops are nowhere near as good. Tupinamba has 15,000 troops. Force limit of 22. Yeah, we're gonna take these guys on. So... because, like, why not? Why not, eh? Just a bit of a colonial war. Could be fun. I think we want to at least operate with the same amount of troops that they have, though. So maybe I'll build... probably want to build a couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 25 ships. We need 277 to upgrade all these ships. And we have a reason for war against Tupinamba now. Okay, repay the loan. I'm not going to upgrade these ships. It's probably fine. So we have 25. I'm going to keep 4 over here. We're going to keep 10 over here. That would give us exactly 25. 11, 4, 10. Is like the army with the most oomph. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Keep the colonial army. Move them into Den Haag. Yeah, it's exactly, well, it's almost half of our army. Can like just build 2 more cavalry just to make that happen. Have like the what we're gonna call that. Dutch home defense. No, we're gonna call it the Republican Guard. Professional army, which gives our guys way more siege ability, landfire damage, shock damage, reduces our general cost. All kinds of good things, really. I think professional army is pretty nice. Ah, really? Well, these guys should have a decently strong army. Treaty of Tordesillas has given colonial Colombia solely to Great Britain. Well, screw you, Great Britain. British Columbia. Right, so they have the additional colonial subject down there. Makes sense. Oh well. I think we just want to push this to actually have our own nation down there. We have another idea. Let's go for expansion ideas again. Okay, merchants. Yes, another merchant. Where do we use that merchant? Like, we're pushing from the Caribbean. Oh, we have another trade node over here, Mississippi River. We have no power over there, though. Getting those. I mean, I could probably collect in my home node. But I'm not sure if that's a thing. I will go ahead and actually transfer from the Ivory Coast. We don't want to have everything go to Sevilla. The many jobs of a soldier. Oh man, we have to pay a ton of ducats for this. Yeah, whatever. I want to keep my professional army. This is going to be rough though. We have to like go for a bit of economic solidity pretty soon. So where do we want to send it? I think we're going to send it to the Caribbean. To get like a proper chain going. Okay, we're pulling 3 now. Definitely hurting Spain. I like that. Although, They are going to be able to pull from here too. Nothing being sent to Bordeaux. 10.5 is being sent to Sevilla here. Oh man, that's rough. Okay, tell you what. I'm actually going to switch this. We're going to send some to the English Channel right away. Get that money out of there. That should help us. Yeah, that does it. We're making 67 from trade now. That is insanity. Good. I like it. Almost done with building those ships. And we can go for Diplotech. I think I'd take it. Like, we don't want to be behind. That also gives us some trade efficiency, being ahead. Grand Ball in Den Haag. Gain 10 prestige. Don't arrange a ball. Why not? Let's do it. Being at 100 prestige is actually kind of nice, if you think about it. Okay, we've got all the ships now. Put them into the war fleet. So we have 25 transports. We have 19 heavies. Pull those. I think what we'll do is we'll just park those in our colonial subject for now. Down here, maybe. Roanoke is almost done. Okay. Roanoke is self-sustaining now. I love it. Goes to New Holland. We're almost done, like, finishing that coast. This is North America. No, wait. What I want is colonial regions. Yeah. Aroostook is still America, and then the rest is just other stuffs. Can't send anyone though, because it's still landlocked. That kind of sucks. Colonial Colombia is still big enough to, like, afford me a colonial nation here, maybe. Might also be, like, just more prudent to have these guys grow. Can I... Like, I could give these provinces just to the Dutch Caribbean. Like, make it stronger that way. Because, like, Dutch Caribbean is going to grow bigger and bigger. Maybe we don't want a separate nation in the area. Can I do that? Can I sell these guys those provinces? Sell province. Can't sell for your own subject. Use Grand Province instead. So where are we? Where's the Grand Province? Oh, is that in subject interactions? I guess so. Dutch Caribbean, Grand Province. I could just do that. Give them Neu-Nürnberg, give them Alta Gracia, and just not worry too much about this. I think that's what we'll do. Having, like, a united Caribbean, Colombian nation is probably better than splitting it up into various nations. So, okay, and we're also gonna grant you Neu-Nürnberg. Yeah. So that's good. That belongs to the Dutch Caribbean. It still gives me, like, the chance to connect this. Like, getting those should, theoretically at least, stop the Brits from getting the hinterlands. That's kind of what I want to stop here. I mean, they're already in the hinterlands, though. Like, how much can I realistically stop? Probably not a lot. Becoming stronger up here is probably more important. I can colonize here and kind of box them in. Like, they would... I mean, they can still attack the creek. But we could also attack the creek if we wanted to. If we attack Creek and Choctaw. Nah, I want the coastline first. So we'll actually go for this. Go for Drak. Push that. We have a coffee boom. Originally a drink largely associated with the Muslim world, coffee has become more and more commonplace among the Christians in Europe. In an increasingly interconnected world, acquiring anything, including coffee, is no longer quite as hard as it was. As a result, coffee houses are increasingly being established in Europe, and the exotic beans are in increasing demands. This will increase the price of coffee. Coffee is being pushed. We gain a bunch of ducats and some more prestige. I have no idea why. Maybe we're the production leader or something. This is hilarious, though. Our colony in Passamaquoddy has grown enough to become self-sustaining. Excellent. Let's repay the loan. We have the Great Comet. Ooh! Mysterious phenomena on the night sky have often been interpreted as bad omens or signs of the end of times. An exceptionally noticeable such phenomenon, a Great Comet, has been visibly recently, causing more of a stir than usual. Philips von Herstal, however, has taken the opportunity to closely observe the comet's movements. The result has been a scientific work that tells us much about the object's distance from us and dispels many old superstitions about comets. While it appears uncertain if commoners will remember this in the future, this comet has provided more insight than fear. Yay! More stability. Beautiful. Yeah, Spanish South Africa. It is revolting. It is definitely revolting. We have to take that from them. But first, we take Brazil, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, my troops are over here. I think we're gonna go for this now. They're allied with Chipuya and Guarani, but I don't think that's really a problem. Actually, well, no, we're fine. We're fine. No, we're not fine. Well, we're actually gonna have these guys move into position like that away. Move to the coast of Brazil. Have them land in like no man's land. We have a revolt in Muncie. Oh, damn it, that's rough. Okay, we're gonna help our subject here real quick. They have revolts. I kind of don't want that. Successful bureaucracy, more tax, less corruption. Beautiful. Latinate wants access. Yeah, you're at war with Sweden and Denmark. Sure. Deteriorating relations with the clergy. Oh, come on. Just got that stability. Probably have to do something about it. Okay, let's deal with this. And then we're gonna go for a war. Our natural scientist has died. That's rough. Yeah, we got the missionary strength, dude, though. So do that. Okay. That happened. We'll just take it back. Merrimack is done now. Very good. I'm gonna take Conoy. And then I'm probably also gonna take Wampanoag, I guess. Let's repay the loan, that's good. Muncie is now in the occupation of New Holland. So let's bring these guys down. And we're gonna have another colonial war a little bit later on. Penobscot doesn't have colonists, actually. Kind of disappointing. But oh well. I'm actually glad that France hasn't expanded into this area. Don't like that this is Spanish Louisiana. It's actually getting pretty big, pretty scary. We might have to attack the creek. Should probably start a spy network on them. Just to do things. Still spying on those guys. We have a free merchant. Which is pretty crazy. How do I do this? I could send someone into Bordeaux. Like, Bordeaux has no money. Everything is being sent forward. Maybe we'll go for the North Sea again. Yeah, we will. Okay. So that should change a bit. Yep. Bit. Okay, repay that loan. We're making 50 per month now? Right, because we have no more colonies. Well, we're establishing new ones, so that's good. I might still push for more. This is Brazil, that is Amazonas. How are the geographical map modes here again? Yeah, it's all colonial Brazil, so we're probably going to have like a Dutch Brazil at some point, which is alright. How are the trading things going over there? So, Ivory Coast. Actually, Ivory Coast is pretty important to control. Maybe we'll try to get that. We can't conquer anything from France, but we can try to conquer something else. And we can also colonize those areas. We'll probably do that once we're done in Northern America. Seems like a good idea to me. I'm only getting 25 spread per year. That is rough. Way. Colony in quarantine, minus 30. Holy cow. Alright. Let's hope you do well. Yeah, for now, I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, you can leave a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments. And I hope I see you in the next episode. Thanks, and bye-bye.